Miss Niharika, I'm skipping the introduction aspect of it, and so that we gain some time. Now I will go for next question to you. Is that, say, um, in the matter of credit appraisal, what is the role that a credit officer must play? What is the job role of a credit officer?
Sir, job role of credit officer is to evaluate the loan application, where he also checks the credit worthiness of the borrower. He then monitors the risk and then decide whether to approve the loan or not. Later, he also does the management of the loan and how much loan amount to be sanctioned to the borrower. And after that, he do the follow up with the loan amount to check whether the repayment is done on time or not. And after the repayment process and all, during that time he also maintains a good customer relations by maintaining a proper communication with the borrower.
Hmm. Some out of the angle question. Have you heard of a scheme known as Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Sir, this is a scheme for senior citizens of our country for pension.
It is run by which organization?
So it is run by, so I'm not sure, but I think it is.
LIC. It is run by LIC. It is run by LIC, and presently I think they are offering interest rate of 7. I am not sure about it. Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana. PM Vaya Vandana Yojana. Anybody knows what is the interest? Is it 7.4 or 7.4 only? Google uncle is telling like that, so we will take it that way. The interest rate is 7.40. It is for policy for a duration of 10 years. In subsequent years, while the scheme is in operation, there will be annual reset required for the rate of return. Okay, whatever it is. That's good. So you have answered the point. Now, next question. Did you hear about Nipun Bharat mission? I am hearing for the first time. Nipun Bharat mission. आपने कभी सुना है?
Sorry, sir, I have not heard about it.
Nipun Bharat mission. I am also hearing for the first time. The Department of School Education Literacy launched a Nipun Bharat mission July this year, that is last year, with the aim to achieve the goal of universal proficiency in foundational literacy and numeracy for every child by the end of class 3 by 2026-27. Following outcomes have been envisaged: foundational skills, activity-based learning, innovative pedagogies, intensive capacity, holistic development, children to achieve steeper learning trajectory. Since almost every child attends early grades, therefore the focus at that age will also benefit socio-economic disadvantageous group, whatever it is. That scheme has got not much relationship to banking. Okay, very good. Now we will go for the next question. Now regarding income tax for the individuals, up to what extent is income tax exempted, say, for new income scheme?
Sir, it is 7 lakh.
Overall exemption now have been granted up to 7 lakh, but the slab is like this. 1 minute.
Sir, now it is 3 lakh to 5
Yeah,
lakh.
no,
3.
3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9 to 12, 12 to 15, then 15 and above 30%. Correct.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you know this. Good, very good. So what is old regime? What is new regime?
Sir, in old regime, this exemption was up to uh, 5 lakh only, and and the slots were like 0 to 2.5. No income tax they have to pay, and then it goes to 2.5 to 5
Hmm.
lakh, like this way.
Have you heard about the scheme Mahila Samman Savings Certificate? Tell
Yes,
me
sir.
how much is the amount to be deposited? What is the interest?
So interest rate in this scheme is 7.5%, and the amount to be deposited is 2 lakh.
Good, very good. Now, regarding there was in the last budget, not this year's budget, in the last year's budget, there was a revision in respect of senior citizens savings scheme regarding the limit. What was the earlier limit? What is the present limit?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall this.
It was 15 lakhs. Now the limit has been revised to 30 lakh.
Yes, sir.
30.
But I did not recall it.
Yeah. In respect of state governments, the government is um, aiming at fiscal deficit of how much of GDP? Is it 2%, 3.5%, 4%, or 5%? The answer is 3.5% of GDP. Not only that, 50 years interest-free loans to state are being given by the central government. Okay. Yeah. Um, because there are a lot of things in our promotion policy book. If you see, you get lot of new ideas like say inclusive development. That is, these are the things that were told in 2023 budget. Some 7 points. Of course, that is not very relevant now. Nobody will remember about that. Because कल क्या खाया वो भी हम लोग forget हो गया. इसलिए what are the recent changes or things that have happened in banking? Any recent directions or instructions regarding banking? Here I have in mind Paytm, then Kotak Mahindra, something like that. These points you have to tell. Okay.
Yes, so Paytm Payments Bank was they have put restrictions on Paytm Payments Bank. RBI has put restrictions.
Very good. What is APY? Expansion of APY in
Sir,
terms of.
sir, it is Pension Yojana.
Oh, that is one. That is very good. Excellent. Now that you came to this, tell me what is the minimum age, maximum age of entry?
Sir, in
I-
Atal Pension, now it is minimum age is uh, 18, 18 years.
Maximum
Maximum it is so 50 years.
40 years.
40 years. Okay, sir.
But I asked another one. APY means annual percentage yield. A percentage rate reflecting the total amount of interest paid on a deposit account based on the interest rate and the frequency of compounding for a 365 day a year. Annual percentage yield. Can you expand in terms of credit? ABS.
APS.
ABS. B for Bombay.
ABS.
I will give you You ask for expansion for any one of the letters, I will tell you. A, B for Bombay, S for sugar. A
Sir,
for uh,
if
A. You want A expansion for A. A is asset.
sorry, sir, I do not know about this.
Asset-backed securities. A type of security that is backed by a pool of bank loans, leases, and other assets. Most ABS are backed by auto loans and credit cards. These issues are very similar to mortgage-backed securities.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What is book value?
So book value is the value that is written in the books of accounts of a firm.
Okay. Now, what is capital gain?
So
Capital gain in respect of shares, then house property sale and all that. What is capital gain?
so capital gain is the amount that a firm or a business gains out of the investment in the fixed assets uh, as a as when the market value goes up.
In other words, the profit or increase in price, the
Yes.
increase in price of the goods, capital gain will come only when you are selling it. The difference in price between the purchase price and the sale price or
Yes.
sale price and purchase price. समझ गया?
Yes.
Yeah. What is capital market?
Capital market are those market where the long-term securities are traded.
What is a closed economy?
Closed economy refers to the economy where the trade is done within the boundaries of of a of a country.
Good. Please explain closed-ended mutual fund.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to explain this.
A fund with a fixed number of shares issued and all trading is done between investors in the open market. The share prices are determined by the market prices instead of their net asset value. Closed-ended mutual fund. Please study about that in mutual funds. Okay. Can you explain what is a command economy? I am hearing this word for the first time. Command economy. Suna hai?
Yes, sir.
When a government controls all aspects of economic activity, it is known as a command economy. Now,
Yes, sir.
very good. That's a new question. You may not know it. Now, let me go for some. These are all words. What is insider trading?
So insider trading is that when the when uh, when the stocks are traded by the person who are internally working in the organization and they know the leak points uh, of the financial statements and the business ongoings, and on the basis of the personal uh, decisions taken in the business, they do the insider trading.
See, actually, what you told is right. But when you start this answer, you must specifically say, in the case of stock dealings, if a seller makes gain on account of information which he has been able to receive from the company and using that in order to make gain, he sells large number of shares. Then he makes a huge profit. This sort of information sharing by somebody responsible in the company to the to the say trading part, the to the not public, to the person concerned who is selling the stocks, is known as insider trading. For example, Ambani. Ambani knows that he is going to declare some dividend um, tomorrow. Next day, some huge dividend is going to be declared. So what he will do, he will try to purchase as many shares as possible so that he will get the immediately some dividends for the next thing. Next, immediately also that one. Not only that, he will again, at that time, what happened, the price will go up. Again, he will sell it. So getting such information is known as illegal insider trading. Here it is given the illegal use of non-public information. Good. It's a good point. I will show it to you. The illegal use of non-public information about a company to make profitable securities transactions. He has made it very simple. I was trying to put it in a lengthy passage, but this has come out very well. Now, Miss Niharika, who is an insolvent?
Sorry, sir.
Who is an insolvent?
Insolvent is a person who is not able to pay his dues to the lender.
And the court has declared him as an insolvent because he is not able to meet his liabilities. Okay. Can you tell us about export letter of credit? In other words, what is the letter of credit opened by an exporter? Have you read about it or not? Not. You are not
Sir, I
read?
read about it, but I'm not able to tell this time.
Please read it. Letter of credit.
A document issued by importer's bank to its branch or agent abroad authorizing the payment of a specified sum to a person named in letter of credit, usually exporter from abroad. Letter of credit are covered by rules framed under Uniform Customs and Practices of Documentary Credits, framed by International Chamber of Commerce in Paris, limited companies accounts.
No, sufficient. Sufficient. That is the question. Letter of credit, this is the thing. Okay. Very good. This much will do. Good. Now, next question for you. What is a mandate?
Sorry?
What is a mandate?
Mandate.
Hmm.
Sorry, sir.
Mandate is a written authority issued by a customer to another person to act on his behalf, to sign checks, or to operate a bank account. These are all basic questions which can be expected anytime. What is material alteration where this term is used?
Sorry, sir. I don't know this.
Material alteration comes in the case of negotiable instruments where some alteration has been made without the signature of the maker, then the banker cannot make payment of the check. He has to, he requires the signature of the customer before making payment of that. Okay. Yeah. Now, next question is, please tell me something, what do you know about debt equity ratio?
So, debt equity ratio is the ratio of long-term debts to shareholders fund. The ideal ratio is 2:1, and in this ratio uh, we check it for the term loans to assess the capacity to pay in case of term loans, and we get to know how much amount is covered by debt and how much amount is invested by the employer as owner's equity.
Not employer, owner.
Owners, yes.
Have you heard of the scheme, Mudra scheme? Please tell the salient features of Mudra scheme.
So in Mudra scheme, loan is provided in 3 tranches, that is Shishu loan, Kishore loan and Tarun loans.
Hmm.
And in Shishu loans, loan amount below 50,000 is provided under Shishu loan.
Hmm.
And from 50,000 to 5 lakh is provided under Kishore loan, and amount greater than 5 lakh is provided under Tarun loan.
Good. But the question can be, last question, what is the need for Mudra scheme? I have given a link in our newspaper, this thing, just about half an hour back. The need for the Mudra scheme. You can guess whatever ideas you feel like and tell.
Sir, it is for the micro enterprises for developing and refinancing them.
Okay, next. The points given here are lack of access for formal credit. Many small businesses were not having formal access in order to provide that. Then number 2 point is financial in it is given as financial exclusion. Acha, because of financial exclusion, many people were not getting the money. To make them financially included, this scheme was brought. Then, in order to reduce unemployment, to create gender inequality, and there is no collateral required, and this is expected to ensure the economic growth of the country. Can you now repeat the answers in your own way? What is the need for having Mudra scheme?
So the need for having Mudra scheme is to promote the micro businesses and to have the financial inclusion, so that those who are not are not using the accounts can use them, and it is also without any collateral.
Hmm.
Yes,
Then another one, gender,
gender equality
then unemployment.
and unemployment.
Very good. Best wishes. See, knowledge being what it is so vast. We don't know what to ask, what not to ask, and all that. So that way you are done well. But my expectation is you must be able to do still better.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you so much.